Sophia Assab shares climate anxiety started to affect her during her senior year of high school when she enrolled in a class called Global Futures Global Warming. The class examined what life would be like in 2050 and led her to ask big questions.
What am I doing? Like, is there going to be a future? Do I want to have kids? What am I bringing? What is this world going to look like?
They are clearly not listening to us, and they never have. Just look at the numbers. Look at the statistics. The emissions are still rising. The science doesn't lie.
Global warming panic. It's really getting too much. It's turning Australians into helpless ninnies, panic merchants just waiting for another firestorm or worse for Australia's biggest city to run short of water. Now, we have had 3 years of wonderful rain. I mean, so much for this global warming catastrophe.
Mr. Speaker, this is coal. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared.
The Treasurer knows the rule on crops.
It's coal. It was dug up by men and women who work and live in the electorates of those who sit opposite.
Headspace surveyed more than 3,000 young people aged between 18 and 25 for this National Youth Mental Health Survey. And the statistics to come out of it are significant. You know, more than half of the young people surveyed say that they feel fearful about the future due to the effects of climate change. 2 in 5 of those young people are worried that they won't have the same opportunities as their parents did because of the effects of climate change. And 1/3 say that they're hesitant about having children because of the effects of climate change. Of course, many of these young people are also worried about what this means for the future. Nearly half of them are worried about whether or not that they're doing enough to address climate change themselves, and about 50% don't think or worry that their individual actions won't be enough to really tackle the issue anyway. Now,
thousands of students across Australia skipped school today to take part in rallies urging the government to take greater action against climate change. Now, they were backed by a sick note that was signed by so-called climate doctors. The memo said that the students were unfit to attend lessons because of, quote, increased anxiety around government inaction. The school strike for climate rallies took place in 9 different cities in Australia, including Sydney and Melbourne. As the country braces for more heat waves and bushfires this summer, more than 100 youths gathered outside the Environment Minister's office in Sydney, calling for a shift in power. Australia has long faced international criticism for being slow to respond to the threat posed by climate change.
My message is that climate change is a very real, very dangerous threat to both our future and to us now, and that our government just simply isn't doing enough to combat it, and in fact actually making it worse through their continued support of coal and gas.
Come on, pluggers! Come on, pluggers! Come on, pluggers! My name is Mayo Kunyamolere. I'm the founder of Plugging Nigeria. And we are on a plug here today in Obafemi Awolowo University in Lagos, Nigeria. Plugging is a combination of jogging with picking liters. It helps you to keep fit and it helps to keep the environment clean. We do both simultaneously. Come on, you are supposed to be jogging. Move it, move it, move it. Plugging started in Sweden in 2016. Since then, it has spread to other parts of the world. I came across plugging on the internet. I was surfing the internet and I saw the plugging idea. And I know here during weekends, people want to go out jogging, for fitness and all of that. And wow, I saw that there could be an environmental twist to it. So I thought, we could make this happen here.
Each of us is blinkered by the demands of here and now. Big picture, long term, they're not in our field of vision. That must change if we're going to change. We now have the choice to create a planet that we can all be proud of, our planet. The perfect home for ourselves and the rest of life on Earth. We have a plan. We know what to do. There is a path to sustainability. If enough people can see the path, we may just start down it in time.